I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50-bit says they kill each other before the week's out. Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
So... Wait, what was that? Did I get an item? Soft speaker? Was that... What is soft speaker? Yeah, okay. So, do we have anything else to do on this planet? We get these two. I didn't actually give any of them the targeting system.
If you'll excuse me.
Hey.
Let's fast travel into Cellar Bay, just see if it's on fire. Oh, I just seen the loading screens change depending on how the game goes.
Don't worry about me.
My boy says he'll only stay a few days.
I must thank you for your excellent recommendation regarding Zora. She's most capable. Anyway, what can I do for you? Quite well, as a matter of fact. Zora is proving most capable. You should see the way she pounds the table and gets straight to the point. It makes for some rather exhilarating meetings. I know I had my concerns initially, but your instincts were right. Zora and her compatriots have become valuable and productive members of our community. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to. What can I do for you?
That's good. That's real good. So where is Zora? There must be a section of the town that she hangs out in.
Poor breast. I don't want to.
Nah, screw it. Let's head to the ship. So we don't need to speak to anybody actually on the ship. Oh, but let's quickly upgrade this gun. This one. Let's give it more crit. Give it. What if we got the most of? Yeah, let's just make it. If we make a plasma, that'll change the energy, the bullets to energy, won't it? That's fine without having any increase to it. So we got the gyro sight, which impacts spread. That improves post armor multiplier. Okay, so it does more armor, more damage against armor units. That's just for sight range, I guess, like aiming range. And then this increases its effective and max range. Yeah, we'll put this one on just because we got quite a few of them. And then how much does it cost to tinker it? Where is it here? 118, 214, 380. What level is this now? 27, so I think we can go up 2 more levels. The cost really goes up so quick. This gun should be insane now, though.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, there you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
That's it. Everyone's going to have to go and get their online ID sorted for that one. Too much adult content. Let's try to drop off some of the unique stuff we've got. So, store... I think we'll just store all of these. I'm not really going to use any of them. Yeah, let's get rid of that too. And then that can go in. So that big, like, bright gold must be when something's unique. Or is that when they're pristine? No, I think that's when they're unique. And then I don't know what the kind of faded bit. Maybe it's like normal, rare, and then legendary. Oh, cool. Because we fought that thing, it's now in the... Oh, wait, is this because of what we did on Monarch? Okay, so 2 flags are to signify Monarch. The lights are to say thanks for the help. Edgewater sign. Helping out the Boars factory. I've had no idea what this was to do. And then I guess, yeah, defeating the queen. Cool. Oh, this room's getting pretty busy looking. I'm looking for Nyoka's room because there should now be a little bit of loot. Yep. Well, there's the picture of Nyoka and her friends.
I admire the vicar's predilection for reading. It keeps him quiet. I like quiet.
Okay. We can move on.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
So do we go to the groundbreaker last? I think so. I think we'll go to these other planets because if we only got like one mission on each, we'll try to clear them up very quickly.
Destination reached. Scylla.
And then I should be able to fast travel. So that's the interior. Yeah, let's fast travel straight over to here. And we have to bring the vicar with us.
While performing
Fair
an
mistake.
In the interest of speed, again, I'm just going to try to run straight to each mission. Now there's a ship here. That looks promising, at least. Just need to work out how to get to it. Wait, if I just run back to our ship, I haven't I? Yep. That was clever. So, yeah. Man, that was so dumb.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We're here to get this book translated.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
We've come a long way.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
He did say he was
I believe
prepared.
he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I'll supervise, for safety purposes.
I'm in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Bit rude.
Let's stay focused here, Max. Your voice always sounds weird.
Your mother's right, Max.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated... perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
We came here so you could learn how to not be an ass, Max. So, stop being an ass.
Yeah, we came all this way.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Let's just keep going with the mum the way through.
Fuck are you talking about?
I don't really like Max anyway.
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architects plan your slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max. No, I'll just let them talk. Oh, hold on a minute. The perception option? Let's do that.
What are you talking about?
He's yourself. Get rid of him.
I can do that. We can handle this. I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
Glad you found the answers. Now we can put you in
way.
the ship and never
Perhaps
have you
it's
here.
more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
You seem happy, at least not
am
angry.
Content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
As always, I am at your disposal. Something vexing you, Captain? I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Lovely. Pretty happy with that. So he has unlocked a new perk, I think it said. Would it be in here? Wasn't trick shot. Wait, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I completely missed what he has unlocked. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. So he has given. He's now got tuned in. So he's great at taking drugs. Wow. That'll help us long term. But hey, it's done.
So,
Not so much found as finally listened.
yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Yeah, give me a free perk.
Hearing that brings me great joy, my friend.
Yeah, we should go. Okay. So now we can go back to the ship. We can go to the next place. I guess we go to wherever Nyoka's people are.
Fifth sweeping.
Incoming! That's the last of them.
We're not in combat anymore. Let's go. Put your guns away. So we got Terra 2, which was the... Yeah, let's land in Edgewater. This was to find the 2 hunters that Nyoka's friends with.
Above Edgewater, Captain.
Max, we're going to take... Let's take Parvati and Nyoka, since she lives here. Parvati, that is. Okay. Volcano doesn't look great.
Gosh, that's clever.
Anybody in here? Hell no. Awesome.
Hold it. Right.
Oh,
What do you think
there
you're doing?
was somebody here. I was just
I
leaving.
don't have time for this.
So where was he?
Making it look easy.
Oh, he patrols. So we could just follow around behind him.
Easy.
That'll do. Sarkos troops is up there. I do want to quickly do these quests, but I want to just dip my foot into Edgewater to see if how it looks. I want to see if like the choices that we make, do they actually make any difference whenever you're playing through the game? I mean, everything still looks like shit, so... Where was the leaders? The leader was up here, right? When we did this before, we had the mayor of this town step down and get replaced with the leader of the greenhouse area.
Time changes all things. Even Reed's stranglehold over Edgewater must inevitably yield to the attrition of time.
Are you concerned about the plague?
Saltuna
There was a plague that was
the
making
town
everybody sick. They weren't
From
getting
now
vegetables
on, if
and things
anybody's
like that.
hungry, they may feast from the bounty of the soil.
Still using corpses?
But of course. And now we have a whole cemetery to ourselves.
Now that Reed's gone, what are you going to do?
Start anew. Edgewater will become the town it was meant to be. A place where we live in harmony with the world. Where none of us writhe under the whips of corporate masters. A place where all are welcome. Except for Reed's supporters, of course. The garden will bloom anew. I have plans to transform the old cannery into a nursery, with crops enough to feed a town.
It kind of an interesting one. Basically the way that this town was being run wasn't necessarily under whips of corporations, but Reed didn't really have an awful lot of supplies, and so he was sort of doing this thing where as long as you were really productive, you would get medicine when you got the plague. But because they were making the Saltuna out of just the most random mishmash of ingredients, like different mushrooms and things like that, rather than the actual fish that they're supposed to be using, people were continuously getting sick. And so she had left whenever her son died to start up her own little colony, and she hated him because of like what had happened. And yeah, when it came to us trying to decide where we were going to shut down, because we needed a power core for our ship, we took the power core from her area, but then arranged for her and her people to move into that town to live sort of together with the people who are there.
Incoming! Here we go!
I think overall I'm still pretty happy. I would have liked to see Reed around, Reed there, rather than Reed being, I guess, banished from the town. I've really got to start tracking quests when I fast travel places. That's the second time I've just landed immediately, started running towards the quest marker, but the quest marker ends up being our ship. At least this time I didn't run all the way back before I found out. I do hope in the Outer Worlds 2 they put in like a ground mount for whenever you're on a planet.
Take a gander. The door's busted. Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But We've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do? Oh, Nyoka.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we shouldn't have brought Nyoka here. We'll give her time to grieve while I tidy the place up a little bit. So towns wouldn't let them work for anybody because they weren't employed by a specific corporation. So here they've been basically stealing food from different places. Anderson was going to sign up to Spacer's Choice. Clara, I hope that the Arctic does never reach you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. So Anderson and I messed up. We couldn't take the contract, or we didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. Oh, okay.
They were...
Mission went bad. Anderson got hurt.
Said to abandon us.
And
What
then
did Clara say, huh?
Marauders
Everything
came to
she
get them,
asked
so
if
she
we
chopped
heard
herself.
from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Hard to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She'd still want to know just as soon as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the mana queen out of our old base.
Why bait it out? Just walk in and kill it?
The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Yeah, I'd rather just go in there guns blazing.
No, we need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that mistake twice. Never had the pleasure of hunting primals.
I'm really intrigued to see what this Manta Queen is, because we've already defeated multiples of them. So that, and she's been there. Did the devs imagine that whenever you're playing this, you would have kind of just like skipped all of those enemies as you went by them? Okay, sneak attack damage is going to be pointless for us. When they're down during combat, don't care. When they take damage, don't care. Increase the damage dealt after performing their companion ability. Again, I'm trying to avoid using companion abilities as much as I can. Everything is about combat abilities. Let's just give them more armor. Parvati, you and your companions take reduced damage from automechanicals. Yeah, we'll do that. When Parvati kills an enemy, you get... Lovely. Yep, that's great. So I think Parvati's going to be probably in my team permanently moving forward. So we got that done. I think we now have to go back to Monarch. Wait, hold on. Where's the primal stuff from? Oh, seriously? Like... Back to Scylla again.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Back.
You got a second? I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Oh, was this by Graham Brandt?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Took a look at role models.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
I hope I don't have to do that. Come to think of it, if I'm going to keep Parvati with me, I should probably look at taking the guns from Ellie.
What was that?
Wait, why is she using a melee weapon? Does she not have a... She's got a like a giant minigun? I need to have a look at this headshot doing damage thing, because the I'm not seeing these explosions do an awful lot of damage. Is it a chance, maybe? Is that what's going on? Where would it be? Character, perks. Oh, there's a chance. Maybe that must have been what that big purple explosion was on him. Nyoka.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up? Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
What's Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Yeah, let's do it. So I think we'll take that back. Let's give her this for now. So Parvati uses the assault rifle. I'll just give her an assault rifle. We'll put that gun... Actually, we'll just give that back to Ellie. Oh, I can't. Alright, we'll put it in the box.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Cookies or... ordering these.
Let's go get a mana queen.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
So where is this? There. So we'll fast travel here. Noka and Parvati. Looks good. Double check that we got the right quest selected.
I hope Edgewater don't end up like this.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump.
Okay, fast travel to here, I guess, because we can't get out that door.
Dang, that's impressive.
I think that was a tactical shotgun too. Yeah, okay. Wonder if I should give Parvati... I'm gonna give Parvati the plasma rifle, actually.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
You know, it did feel a bit different when we walked in.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
You built this whole thing?
We hauled in steel. Hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
Must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers. Helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name. 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
I'm sorry to go on, Naoka.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another.
Yeah, well, maybe don't get us
now
killed by Manta
before I
Queens
get all
then.
sentimental.
Huh?
Incoming!
Right, so let's... Is this thing going to be tough or what? This should probably help. Ah. That is much bigger. What? Why did my gun change? Repeated eye injuries. Awesome. -10 weapons. Melee weapon? Yeah, I'll take that. Damage when alone. Companion crit chance might be okay. Damage per flaw. That could be great long term. This would be my 2nd flaw, so that would be 10%. Depends if it's multiplicative or additive, I suppose. More carry capacity. I think we got enough carry capacity. Is there anything else about time dilation? I just don't need movement speed. This might be okay. The problem is the time dilation's so short at the minute that it I'm not going to get that many hits off. It is 10% per hit though. Your range attacks reduce the armor rating by 1. See, that could also be good, depending on how exactly armor works. As I'm using an assault rifle, I'm going to take that one. Naoka.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone.
So Naoka has the crew.
That also makes it right.
Perk now.
Captain.
Let's have a look what that is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Yeah, I think you should hold on to the medallions.
Why? Them's painful memories, Captain.
They'll help you remember both the good and the bad.
Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
Yeah, let's have a look at what that perk was. The crew. Increase your critical hit chance when fighting creatures. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. They all came from down here as well. Let's have a look, see if there's anything down here. We'll fast travel back to the ship, head to the groundbreaker, find the secret weapon. Deliver the... what was it? The Advita gas, I think it was called? Oh, I can't fast travel from in here.
Great work.
So we've got Naoka done. I really do like the additional crit she gives. Ficker didn't give anything good, right? Yeah, he gave a yeah, the drug effect, so I don't care about that. Ellie was the one I wanted to check. Does she give anything good? Not particularly. Terra 2 is showing a quest because I'm there. Free Radio Monarch. We'll go to that last groundbreaker. We'll go there. We should have 2 or 3 to hand in here.
Destination reached. The ground breaker. We'll be here, Captain.
Let's get a quick cell going. Right, so I unlocked the Mardet thing earlier, the like ID card, but I didn't do much exploration in here.
Okay, gone quiet.
So let's have a look. Oh. Wait, did I look in here? Something definitely happened in there. That doesn't look good. Now let's step out, go back in, just refill our bar. Maybe I'm wrong. I must have been in here. And I think I went up here. In fact, I think I found an item in here. Like a... I think I found a science item in here. Oh. Yeah, there was something here. Whoa.
Fight over, Captain!
That hurt. Okay, I guess there isn't really much there, so we will move on. So what do we have? Space-time continuum. So that was Lily. Lilia. We can go and speak to her. This is the one that I'm so confused by. The logs in Hawthorne's terminal. So we got Phineas' science weapon, Hephaestus mining, the one in Scylla, and the abandoned lab in Monarch. The problem I'm having with this is that I did get a science weapon here. And so I'm now thinking, did it just bug out? And it is showing that I haven't got it. Because one of the other quests I completed a long time ago, I think it was this one. Yeah, so this says botched. Oh, it's botched because... Oh, that makes so much more sense. It didn't get done because I... angered her crew, and whenever I came out, she attacked me. And then I also messed this one up because, okay, I give the blueprint to Gladys.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this, you've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Love it. 1,000,000 bits per pop and I get 2,000. The height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
No one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine doesn't always play nice with others. But it sounds like she and Clive reached some kind of understanding.
Yep.
Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
You doing okay?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Looking to expand, huh? Fallbrook ain't big enough for you?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Yeah, just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Who are you worried about?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
So we have no more quests here. We can go back to speak to Phineas. This science weapon is going to frustrate me. But we'll do this one next, and then we'll go to Phineas.